They came to Canada's shores looking for a new life, but Canada said no. Tomorrow marks 100 years since would-be immigrants aboard the Komagata Maru sailed to Vancouver, only to be turned back. And as Duncan McHugh tells us, some see the echoes of that incident in this country's current policies on immigration.
It wasn't until she reached university that Suki Guman, born and raised in Vancouver, first learned of the Komagata Maru.
I was so shocked that something like this had taken place right here in Vancouver and in Canada, and that I had never heard about it.
It was May 1914. The Komagata Maru sailed into Vancouver's harbor filled with Punjabi immigrants, all 376 men British subjects. But officials refused them entry. After 2 months confined on board, the ship was sent back to India, where the British killed 19 passengers, imprisoned the rest. Prime Minister Harper apologized for the tragedy in 2008 before a large crowd in Surrey. Some rejected it, demanding it be presented in the House of Commons. That debate still rages, but many see the centenary as an opportunity to educate.
Spectacle is very important in asserting empire.
Ali Kazemi, a documentary maker, says the incident highlights race as the defining feature of Canada's immigration policy.
White Canada forever.
A point he emphasizes in his film by including this song.
White Canada forever.
Popular in beer parlors at the time.
In the first 100 years of its existence, Canada had a whites-only immigration policy. The Komagata Maru represents one manifestation of the policy. South Asians were only granted citizenship in Canada in 1947.
To mark the centenary, Kazemi created this 3D installation, one of many art and museum displays opening this week. All share one goal.
Showing the living legacies of the Komagata Maru, how it's relevant not just to South Asians, but to all Canadians.
Some draw parallels from that historic incident to Canada's more recent treatment of so-called boat people, or even the temporary foreign workers program.
And there's work to be done. There are many people who come here today, for example, whose qualifications aren't recognized. They are still they're on these stranded on these virtual Komagata Marus.
As for Suki Guman,
My great-grandfather's name was Harnam Singh Sohi.
She discovered she had an ancestor aboard the fated ship.
We're very fortunate that he made it back home safely, and he was happy that his children ended up coming to Canada through other means.
But her great-grandfather refused to ever visit his family here. Duncan McHugh, CBC News, Vancouver.